haven't done this for a while.
Okay, we're recording, guys. There we go. Okay.
Where do we go from here? La la la. It's the where do we go from here show. And where do we go from here? We go here.
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 Yeah, where we are now, recording. In a dark room surrounded by a phone because we couldn't get the microphones to
We are
work.
surrounded by a phone.
No, something we couldn't get.
No,
the
we gotta give the
microphones.
illusion we're in a studio, damn it.
We're in a studio.
There's like...
I mean, I could write
A
this.
studio
I could
of my
write
own
studio
pain.
above the door in my room, like
A studio of our own pain and sadness.
just put a constant red flashing light. We're always recording. There's always content.
This
to
is
be
a
made.
no-go zone. We're recording in here. It's Matthew on his own.
Yeah. So, you want to do introductions?
Can you turn on the light?
I'm gonna turn on the light. You want to do introductions?
I started
I'm
last
usually
week.
last, so...
I
I'll
started.
start. Hi, I'm Matthew. I'm now a VFX artist in training. I think I can say that.
Hey, you can't say what you're
No, I
actually
can't say
doing.
what I'm working on or show what I've worked on, but like, yeah, I'm a VFX artist in training. Hell yeah.
Technically, so am I. I signed the NDA.
You have your first training tonight.
Yeah, I signed an NDA.
Okay. That's two of it, Joseph. Do you want to just bitch VFX?
Shit, I didn't download the footage. You have it, don't you?
What?
I did. He gave me an email.
It's on my computer. Yeah.
Oh,
Have
well.
we already trailed off from the introduction?
Yes.
Yeah, but
That's
you're on
part
your
of our
phone.
charm.
And that's what's special about this podcast. We would... So...
We alienate the listeners.
It's more of an introspective into our lives, but you know that's okay.
Lives more minds.
Doesn't matter. Anyway, hi guys. I'm Joseph. We've been gone for how long have we been gone for? Like
weeks.
2 weeks.
Well, we haven't.
Because Lawrence was sick,
Time
and
has lost all meaning.
Yeah.
There's no God.
Joe is yeah.
I'm a sleepy boy. I'm very sleepy.
Yeah.
Doing
I
that
just
7
got
till
done
3.
with my job at retail. What up, dogs? It's me, Joe Flavor, celebrity art critic, voted Flavor Magazine's sexiest Joe of the year.
That's impressive. There's a lot of Joes out there.
There are some good-looking Joes, like
There are so many Joes.
Joe Rogan.
I think I'm better looking than Joe Rogan.
I was honestly trying to think of just any like
Chap looks
name
like a
first.
thumb.
Joe Mama.
He is
I
a
don't know.
Joe Kerr, like. I'll come back to that, but and then we have our special celebrity guest this week, Tom Holland.
I thought we were doing Zack Snyder. Never mind.
No, that's later in
No,
the year.
no. Triceps can come later, but that's
Alright.
okay.
Alright, give me... What up, fam? I'm Tom Holland, in it!
Oh, this is going to be a hard one.
Yeah,
I'm not doing any more.
I think that's all we got out of the English
Yeah.
accent. You know what? I think Tom Holland actually puts that on. So,
The English accent?
so yeah, so that he's like identifiable from like
do you
a
think
distance.
he's really like Spanish or something?
No, he's from Holland. It's in the name.
Oh, that's why they went there in Far From Home. Is that?
they
So
didn't
I
go
don't think they went to
Hollands,
Holland. They went to the
Venice.
Netherlands.
Uh,
No, they went to the
Are you
Netherlands. I don't think-
shitting me?
Yeah.
It's the same country.
Yeah.
Venice.
No, Netherlands and
The
Holland.
Netherlands and Holland.
No, I thought...
No, because they drive there. They can't drive from Venice to
He got a
Holland.
train.
No, because
No, he took a
They
train
go-
from
no,
isn't
they-
it Germany?
No,
It's
yeah.
Germany,
They're in
Berlin.
Germany. He gets hit by the train, and that brings him to Holland.
Oh, okay, yeah. So he does end up in Holland.
Look,
Hence-
I'm
Yeah, that was
why.
never in question.
I didn't do
That was in
geography for
question.
the leaving cert, so forgive me. But yeah,
Hence why I think that was probably his hometown.
Holland.
No. Sure, Holland is just one town.
Holland or whatever.
Holland.
Do you want to just blitz through news? Because
Okay.
there's a lot over the last 2 weeks
News.
that we've missed.
Are we
I-
going to talk
I haven't
about
written
the
in.
slap?
oh yeah. Should we do that
Can
first?
we miss that? I don't want to talk
No,
about
I don't
that.
want to talk about that.
Yeah,
Fine.
do we do it first or we do it like...
Okay,
Well, we can do it first. Cause
We're
Yeah.
talking about it now. We might as well.
Alright. It starts like this.
He's in the wrong.
I wake up on Monday, I go through my phone. First thing I see is Jaden Smith. That's how we do it. And instantly I go, something's wrong here.
Jaden, what's going on? Jaden, answer me. Jaden, it's Tom again.
But yeah, I look at a video, I see Chris Rock doing a stand-up. No, what is he? He was presenting documentaries. He was like, there's nothing wrong with this. I mean, Chris Rock himself. Yeah, but like, there's something wrong with this.
Stand-up.
And then I see, I didn't have the audio on, so I just see Will Smith come up. It just
it's so
slaps
fast.
him, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
I better put the audio on. And
What's name? Actual.
Although I will say, if you just took the mick out of his wife and he charges and he marches up on the stage and he looks angry, what did he think he was going to do? I'm not saying he should have dodged it.
I think
There's a lot of weird things going on there, because like you can see he laughs at it at first.
Yeah, it's
before
real
looking
weird.
over to his wife.
It's real weird. I don't know. Like,
Do you know what annoyed me? It was the smugness after he slapped him and walked off. That pissed me off.
There's this one bit right before he slaps him where he like adjusts his jacket, and the speed of the slap, like just clack. It's just,
I thought he punched him. At first.
No,
I think he did punch
People
him.
have said he opened hand slapped him.
yeah.
That's more disrespectful.
You can see a slow-mo, just...
What?
Yeah, Chris Rock's face immediately after is so
like,
funny.
obviously you can't see, but just think of the freeze frame meme of Will Smith. That's what I'm doing.
If you think of Batman, everybody knows that Batman slapping Robin meme.
That is going to replace
It's
that.
exactly like that.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
Fair fucks to him for continuing on, though.
he took it so well.
Like,
Yeah.
I would have been
shit out of him.
furious. Now,
Will Smith just slapped the fuck out.
yeah.
John Wayne tried to slap a Native American girl once at the Oscars.
This that time they sent up a Native American to accept on someone's behalf?
She went up, maybe, and she did a speech, which was like, it's not like she went off script or anything, like this was planned, everyone knew about it. She was talking about, she was begging, the industry to stop dehumanizing her people and all that stuff. Because, this was back when cowboy movies and westerns were big. And John Wayne was like, nah. So he tries to charge up on stage and attack her, and security had to tackle him to the ground.
Jesus. Wasn't it Brando won or whatever and sent her up on his behalf?
I don't know.
It was someone of that caliber, anyways.
Of all, like, the jokes for a comedian to finally be, like, assaulted. G.I. Jane, I don't know.
Have you seen the people, like comedians backing Chris Rock and going in on the both of them recently? Like,
On Jada and Will.
yeah.
Yeah, no, like, I think I've seen Jim Carrey's thing. And he's way more articulate about it, but, like, it's just, like, Amy Schumer, like, ripped into Leonardo DiCaprio. I didn't see him do anything. Like, and it's just...
Oh, yeah, but she's a nobody.
Ripped in. I think she made a joke about him dating 20-year-old. Which,
I think that was a fairly funny joke, in fairness.
It was funny, but, like...
Did you see the photos of her in the Spider-Man suit?
No.
That was not funny.
But, like, then there's, like... But then, I feel like Will Smith could have handled that many different ways and a lot of different
Other than
ways.
assault.
Yeah. And then screaming at him as well. Like, it's not helping you. Like,
I love that you can tell in the audience everyone thinks it's scripted until he shouts it again, and you just hear it go dead silence.
yeah. Oh, what's the name of your one in Us?
Oh,
Directly
your one from Black Panther.
Yeah.
I don't want to get this wrong.
I'm just going to name random people in Black Panther. Lupita Nyong'o.
Her.
Yes.
Oh, the movie.
I've seen, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, and it's just, you can see her face go like...
I was thinking of This Is Us.
Like, the eyes, like, the eyes that she gives to, like, Will, and then just everybody around her. It's like...
And Andrew Garfield in the back
To our-
texting on his phone.
Hey, spiders, you won't believe what's happened here.
Hey, my local spiders.
I have such trouble feeling bad for anyone in the Smith family.
Because they're all assholes?
No, just because, like, it's like feeling bad for a Kardashian or a god. Like,
I mean, you can feel bad for Kim now. She's being stalked, but, like...
I don't feel bad for Kim. That's a whole other topic.
Yeah, that's a whole other topic.
Yeah, no, we're not covering that.
No.
Maybe one day.
I'm sick of celebrity drama. Like,
And
I know that's not exactly an original take, but...
And they're like $200 million mansions, and they're like...
Yeah, I know. Boo-hoo, it's hard being me. Like, you know...
That speech was so weird at the end.
I didn't watch it.
He was a fierce protector of his
like,
family.
he's clearly had a speech prepared and had to go back on it because of what he's done. And he tries to, like... connect it to the character he was playing or whatever. I can't remember. It was something Williams.
Yeah, he says.
And
like,
he came out and was like
Richard Williams.
Yeah, and he came out and was like, I don't condone any form of violence. Like,
I condone exploiting my daughters and abandoning families, but yeah.
Move on.
Unless do you have...
Yeah. I bet the Oscars are loving this. This is the first time in ages people have cared about them.
It's the most viewed it's been in like 2 to 3 years or something, because they've had a huge decline in numbers over the last couple of years.
I just think like this probably isn't original either, but like I just think the Oscars, it's just like even like
what's actually good.
Even Amy Schumer was like, "Don't look up." Did they look up the reviews? Like it's just like.
I still don't know, and don't even answer my question because I don't care. What won each category? Like, I don't know what won Best Picture.
Coda, Netflix movie.
I actually told you not to tell me, so I'm annoyed.
But you gotta answer anyway.
Man, to keep up the streak, Spider-Man: No Way Home got 4th in fan favorite.
I am not discussing the fan favorite thing. That won because of bots, and you can see that on Twitter. It's ridiculous.
Don't look up?
No, so do you know what the whole thing was? Okay, fine.
Oh.
So do you know about the fan thing for the Oscars that they put in? So they brought it in, and it was like you vote on Twitter or whatever, but it was like biggest cheer moment.
Oh, so like the fans can vote their favourite.
Yes. And you can tell where this is going, I feel. But basically... But it had like everything. It wasn't just movies from this year. Like it also had Endgame, but it also had like the first Matrix from like 99. Yeah, it was really weird. But of course,
did someone's nephew put this together? Like,
I don't know. But guess what came out on top? And it's cheer moment from a movie.
Oh, I know this.
You want to have a guess? It was a meme for a couple hours before the whole Smith slap.
It was the bit with the Flash and the Snyder Cut, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Is it actually?
It actually is.
It's
a great scene. Like, it's really good. I don't know anyone who cheered at that.
I didn't cheer. I didn't feel any inclination to cheer. I didn't even get excited. It's just a good scene.
I think that's a great segue to Ezra Miller.
Oh yeah, can we talk about... Do you know about this?
I think I was making toast when I was watching that movie, and that scene was on, and I think I looked up from the buttering of the toast, but that was it.
Okay. Do you know about the Ezra Miller thing recently?
Recently? No.
Yeah. So he has been arrested again for assaulting people. And I can't remember what the quote...
out, like...
I can't remember what the quote was exactly, but he apparently bursted into a couple's room and shouted to the husband, "I'm gonna bury you and your slut wife." Now they have a restraining order put in against him.
Why is he
Was it
hard?
just... Does he know them? Like,
I think he was hammered again, but like that's the second time that's happened in a year.
Did he just break into some rando couple's house?
He was disrupting some karaoke bar and was shouting at people, and then it led to that or something. Like I never looked fully into it, but yeah,
it reminds me of is it Suarez, where he had to actually come out and pledge not to bite.
Oh yeah,
and I'm like, if you even have to say that,
he did it again.
It's weird that it's come to this point, you know.
I'm surprised he hasn't bitten more people. That's a completely different topic, which I'm not going to go into. So.
But like, I'm usually not against like
biting
assault.
people.
No. Like I'm usually like I am usually against like not going to see a movie because of like a political or like some actor in it is has done something bad. Like I'm usually against that stuff because the movie could be actually good and there's a lot of other people involved. But I'm not going to go see The Flash, and I don't care.
Oh, yes, you are.
I don't want to go.
I'm going to watch it legally when it comes to home.
If I have to go see Morbius, you're going to go see The Flash. I'm not seeing Morbius.
I will just watch a review and probably get enough
2 days out from recording, Morbius comes out.
So everyone has an image. Episode. Matthew, when he said legally, he did
air quotes. Yeah.
But also, he used his thumbs.
Yeah, do you not...
That's not
Okay,
ideal.
he did it like a squeezing motion, like he was squeezing a ball.
That's how I've always done air quotes.
No,
So
I
that's
think
wrong.
you have to-
You do
You
with
gotta
your
put your
fingers.
See,
fu-
that- 'cause
you gotta
that
tuck your
feels
thumbs
wrong.
in.
Yeah, that just feels wrong.
You're simulating the
The hyphen, or
Yeah.
no, not hyphen. What are they?
you know the
Speech mark.
quotation marks.
It'd be so weird if this is all on video.
Yeah, one of these times we will.
It's like
100
it's like the way he did it. It
subscriber
was
special.
like he was squeezing an invisible rubber ball with his thumb, his index finger, and his middle finger.
But
This is a very interesting topic.
yeah, we'll move on. I have some other news from like a week plus ago. That Miss Marvel trailer dropped.
It looks
didn't
pretty
watch
good.
Very
I think
CW.
It's
Well, I
it's
did
clearly
watch it,
not
yeah, I did
made
watch it.
for like our age bracket.
Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be that like Dora-esque.
I don't think it's going to be like. I think that's slightly unfair.
You don't even know who Dora is.
You
She's
think
like an
you think
explorer
she
or
needs to
something.
pay taxes? Shut up.
Like, everyone needs to pay taxes.
I don't pay taxes.
Eat the rich.
Not a 5-year-old.
I need to,
Do you
I'm-
not pay tax? You have a job.
Yeah, but I don't get paid that much.
No, but everyone pays a tiny amount in
No.
fractions.
no, I think
Ta-
you
taxes.
do. It is like a certain level you have to make, and then you pay taxes.
No, it shoots up at a certain level, but it's like if it's like a tiny amount, it's a few cents, but it's still
Mm.
it's
Which is a few
taxed.
cents, and maybe. Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm reporting you to the revenue.
we're already.
I get like
It looks good.
I pay like 12 euro in tax per paycheck or something.
I was
I don't think
paying
we go. I don't think we should go into paychecks.
No,
You know?
Like I don't know.
What's
That's
that?
not
I need to
a lot.
help. You need to help me sort out my tax later.
my
but
God.
that's besides the
Okay.
point. Obi-Wan trailer also dropped.
Oh, that's
we're
so
we're just
good.
skipping
Did we
past
not-
the Miss Marvel trailer, are we?
Well, it's all. It looks good.
I think
like.
very
Well,
CW.
I have opinions on it.
What are
Okay,
your
go on.
opinions?
Oh, I call my bluff. I think it will be well received because it's the first show coming out that doesn't have big expectations on its shoulders.
I think
Hawkeye.
I have high expectations for
people
Moon
do.
Knight, but like, I think that's
Yeah, and Moon Knight, I bet, will be pretty good at best.
at day of recording because this will go up later. The first episode's out and none of us have watched it.
Yeah,
which
we
is-
haven't exactly had time.
Which is
No.
an amazing sign.
Yeah,
I
Day and night.
it's the first thing that isn't being marketed as like prestige TV.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
but it might be the most, or that's my hopes anyway.
What do we think about her powers?
I like the change, but you know.
I know why they've done it. It's because when they do the Marvels
Miss
or whatever
Marvels.
that's called, they'll all be quote unquote like cosmic or something along that lines. But like, that's just kind of dull. I would like to see, especially because the three of them are going to be in a movie. I'd like to see some variation in how their powers work.
Well, it seems as if she will be able to do the stretchy thing, but it just takes on a glowy effect.
Yeah.
The stretchy thing.
What? That's literally how her powers are described. She calls it in the comics embiggening. I'm not even making that up.
Has nothing to do with the show, but don't remix The Weekend. It just doesn't work.
Why?
Oh, because that was the
That's
music
my
they
two
used in the trailer. I like that music. It works.
I think it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I
I'm,
don't-
You're all wrong.
I don't remember the music, so.
I'm very curious if this is all just.
Oh yes.
I'm very curious if this is all just going to be set up for the Marvels.
I hope
Probably.
not. Because so much of WandaVision was just set up for stuff.
Yeah.
For basically
That was some of the
multiverse
stuff I
movies.
really liked, though. There,
The further out I get from WandaVision, and other people, I assume, the less people like it. Like,
I think I hold it in higher regard than I do like What If, but like
What about Falcon and Winter Soldier?
I like them
Falcon and Winter
about
Soldier.
the same. Maybe Falcon and Winter Soldier just a bit
I'll never
more.
Well,
watch them
okay.
again, though. I mean, not for a while.
Oh, that was another thing. Falcon and Winter Soldier got censored.
that,
You
yeah.
could say.
what?
A few
Yeah,
scenes
so
got
you know the Doctor who does the Super Soldier
Yeah.
formula that they kill.
Yes, he does something incredibly impressive in terms of the MCU, because no one else has been able to do that, and then he's just offed immediately.
So yeah, that's where the thing comes in. They've censored out, so they've taken out all the blood that was on him, and it wasn't even really that much, and they've closed his eyes because he died with his eyes open. And then the other thing that they've changed is, you know, when they're going through the shipping containers and Bucky just throws the thing and skews your man on the shoulder, that now just bounces off of him.
Weak.
Yeah.
Wait, so Disney have done this?
Yes. I think because
when they
there were...
release like fresh, and then they're like, yeah, we need to censor this stuff. It's like
Yeah.
pick a side, you know?
I think Fresh, that's a Hulu thing, is it?
Yeah, but that's owned by Disney, and now it's on Disney Plus. So
Yeah, all
Yeah,
Hulu stuff goes to do...
But
like,
it's that level of distance, you know?
like
Yeah,
Pam
but-
and Tommy is Hulu stuff, and it's on Disney Plus here.
yeah,
I know it's on Disney Plus, but it doesn't have that Marvel cleanness.
I mean, they've
get what I mean?
put all
I
the
guess.
Netflix shows on, and some family group in America was throwing arms around. I think that's why they've censored it.
Is it the same group who demanded that the Hulk wear a bra?
I have never heard of that,
What?
so I don't
This is
know.
an
have
old.
heard of
This
this,
is
yeah.
an old controversy, but it's a favorite. It's a classic.
Is it because he's just so built? I'm so
It's as
confused.
deep as it sounds. That's about
That
it.
that's it. They say his pecs might sexually confuse children.
I think they're probably... That's always the case. They're probably the ones, but anyways.
Also, you got weird kids.
Yeah. Yeah, actually. Who looks at the Hulk and goes,
Do you
yeah.
think Thanos has nipples?
Yes.
I don't think he
I'm
does.
just thinking, do we ever see him shirtless?
No.
I think we do.
No.
Always has that vest on.
I mean,
Come on,
It's a
Thanos.
killer vest.
speaking of, does anyone have anything? There's that thing of, and they talked about this on the behind the scenes of the first Avengers movie. Hulk doesn't have a dick. Like they've never
yeah.
sculpted it so like there is one, so anatomically he doesn't have one.
Yeah, but he
Sorry,
does.
weird. He does, but like, yeah, it's a weird thing.
Okay.
I bet Thanos. You know how cats have like 6 nipples on their stomach.
Yes,
I bet Thanos has that.
I don't want to think of that image.
Stop.
Okay, we're
So
all...
he can feed his young.
I just got some really weird flashes of
gotta-
images
we gotta
there.
move
I'm-
past.
Let's move it.
Yeah, I'm moving on. So the Obi-Wan trailer came out. That was
Really,
happening
really,
while we
Did we
were
not post
recording.
a video?
We did.
We were posted our reactions to it, but like we didn't talk
It's
about
right
it.
at
It was
the
just
end.
us being.
Oh my god! It's great! Oh my
It's just
god!
the words "Oh my god" over and over again. That's literally
No,
it.
it has me screaming.
That's enough.
Screaming the
Oh
words!
no,
Oh my
you're
god!
right. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
I remember you screaming. Oh, I'm so excited or something.
You told me to shut up at one point, which I'm still.
Yeah,
sorry
because you
about.
made a joke about how are there camels in Star Wars.
Why-
I don't know, Joe.
Why are there That's weird. It's like how some people are just named like Luke.
How are you named
Ben.
Joe?
Yeah, I know, but I don't exist in Star Wars.
Yeah, but you exist. Like,
You don't know that.
It,
I'll
it's,
do.
what
If George Lucas can exist in Star Wars, we can exist in Star Wars.
how does anything exist? Who cares?
No. You know what I mean.
We've
Why are
already-
some people just named like Luke and Ben in Star Wars? It's lazy.
So what?
I kind of want to talk about this.
What do you-
now,
what do you
but
want
I'm
them
just gonna
to
let this
become?
play out.
Give them a sci-fi name. It's like if Spock's name
Jamal.
was just like. It's like if in Star Trek Spock's name was just like Danny Spock, you know?
I'm gonna point out that you called them camels. They might not be camels.
They might be ADAP camels.
He's distracting from the issue now
No.
because he knows he's wrong.
No,
But
I
also,
just feel
think
like
they're
if you
camels.
go like, why are they called Luke? Why are you called Joe? Why does anything exist? Why do you care?
Why are
Like,
there dogs
it's
in
just-
space in Marvel? Well, no, there is an explanation for that.
Like,
Anyways,
You know?
it looks good. It looks like
Does look very good. I'm not giving up on
Why
that.
is the lightsaber green?
what?
Why is the lightsaber green?
What?
What?
What are you talking about?
I think he's just.
I'm just
messing
piling
with
on.
Oh, it looks really good. What was it you said? It's probably the first 2 episodes or something.
Oh, okay. So this may be
you. Oh
minor
no, I
spoil-
broke my safety.
No, it's rumored, so it's
No,
just to see what we all do.
Joe just got a safety knife and he's broken it already. He's lost 2 others and there we
Can
go.
you take that home?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you need a safety knife at home?
What if he needs to cut boxes? Of
I came home right after work, and I fell face down on the couch and slept. Then I just came straight here. That's why I look like shit.
I mean, you don't look that bad,
Thank you.
You know.
or you just don't look that different from normal. But like,
I'm taking my thank you back.
yeah.
But
I'll type this back together. No problem.
It- So first 2 episodes.
So I think it's the first. I don't know if it's the first 2 or 3, but I know that the Inquisitors are the villains for the beginning, the first two episodes. We only see footage from the first two episodes, and then Vader comes in after episode 3, I think, or something.
I just really hope they do it better than Hawkeye. Oh,
How do you
Echo's the villain, and then in the 5th episode, oh no, it's Kingpin. You know,
Yeah.
like
No, I think Hawkeye didn't have like such weight of like this is Darth Vader, you know? It's just I guess it had Kingpin, but like they were kind of playing around with the idea of including that universe, so I guess they didn't really care. And also it's Hawkeye.
yeah.
So
I would say Hawkeye and Obi-Wan are roughly on the same footing in terms of pop culture.
That's just absolutely not true. Like in any way.
you're trying to rile me up. I know you are.
I am trying to rise.
You're just wrong. Like,
But yeah. Any other thoughts on the trailer? Because I got some other news.
It's good.
Yeah.
the music is the best Star Wars music ever, like
Dude,
mixed.
it's fucking-
The like way it's combined. I'm gonna stop.
Yeah.
I like the lightsabers bit.
There is none.
Yes, there is.
There's the
yeah.
like there's the like
There's no
helicopter
Obi-Wan
lightsabers.
Where is he?
That's a brilliant sound effect. Someone cut
I'll
that.
cut that later.
I like his beard.
Anytime we
It's-
mention a
the hair's
lightsaber, just cut Lawrence. And... like,
It's like
It's-
you know that bit in SpongeBob.
Oh, I was thinking more Zoidberg. There was Batfleck's solo movie concept art that was released.
I like the
Apparently he's
concept. art.
back now.
He's back for the Flash.
No, but apparently they might have gotten them. But like I saw something on
He
Twitter where they were
fucking
like,
hates those
"We
movies.
finally
There's no
won."
way.
So I looked at the thread, and apparently some like in the know was
The-
like, "Oh,
Okay,
somebody
No.
were
knows."
these one of those people who has something of the
I
Snyderverse
did.
people?
Bare minimum
I-
There are
research.
so many of
Bet
those Twitter
no
accounts.
one hates Snyder fans more than Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
No,
He
I
just
I
seems
think
so
I'd
upset.
rival them.
He just seems so. I feel so bad for him. You know how I say I don't feel bad for celebrities? I feel
He's
bad
the
for
one,
Ben Affleck.
yeah. Because like he
He
just
looks so upset all the time. I just get his
shit
vibe,
tattoo
you know?
rising from his ass.
He looks like he's just living on cigarettes and black coffee.
Yeah, but like, the reason I wouldn't believe that is these are the same people that every time there's a movie premiere, someone photoshops Zack Snyder into the like red carpet or whatever. And was like, Zack Snyder has arrived at such and such, and I'm like, this is just kind
Why?
of creepy. I don't know. I see it all the time. It's really weird.
Okay,
But the concept art looks good. It looks very Injustice 2 Batman.
Yeah.
what was the concept art of?
It was the suit for
Oh.
Batman, how it kind of took apart, and then there was one for Deathstroke, but it was just kind of shit because They had the
those movies.
yeah, they had the perfect look in Justice League, and then they just went, oh no, way more tactical and a lot less orange and blue.
He
and
did look very boxy in Justice League.
I think it's perfect. It's my favorite look for him is the Origins games, and it's just that, and I really like that.
If that works in a game, it's. I
I've
think it
seen
looked fine in
Morbius,
the
by the
movie.
way.
The
I've seen the post-credit scene, so I've seen Morbius.
I've been looking for that. We'll talk.
Yeah,
Is it
about
good?
it. We'll
Is it
we'll
good?
we'll look. I'll watch it.
We'll
I won't
watch
later.
it
spoil
later.
it just in case anyone actually wants to.
I know
see
what it is. I'll watch it later.
I know
but
what it is.
No, but I mean like viewers.
We'll
Yeah.
we'll talk about it once
Yeah.
we've
So
seen the movie.
Morbius is getting poor reviews. That's a good segue.
Yeah.
It's not really a segue. He just brought it up because he was on his phone. But,
Yeah.
you know,
I'm not shocked. Like I don't
it was
think-
gonna
I'm
be good.
flabbergasted.
I actually did think for a good week it was going to be good, and then I just
No.
came back down to reality. And
look,
Yeah.
Sony don't know the difference between their head and their toes. Like
Their marketing
Their movies are
for that
shit.
movie was pretty good though.
yeah, because the
and then
trailers
they got
are
rid of it all.
really good, but
Yeah.
so are the trailers for the last two Transformers movies. I'm excluding
those
Bumblebee.
those
Like-
trailers are always good.
Yeah,
I find it odd that you remember that.
I remember those having good trailers.
But that was like,
I remember
I don't
the
know why I'm
last
being
one.
salty. When was the last Transformers movie? 2017?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
No, Bumblebee.
Bumblebee was 2018,
Yeah.
but like, yeah.
That's a good movie.
I got other news. The whole DC movie slate got pushed back. This is real old, but like
Good.
ridiculous. Like Black Adam's went from July of this year to October, so that's not too bad. But then you have Shazam. Shazam's the only one who got pushed up. I don't know what the original date was, but now it's December, which is going against Avatar 2 the same day.
Good. I hope neither make money.
I hope Shazam makes money. I really like the director, and the first movie is great. Aquaman got pushed from December to March. Flash got pushed from June of next year to July of next year. Batgirl is sometime after the Flash, and Blue Beetle's late next year, early 2024.
What about Super Pets? Because this is a recurring segment on this podcast.
That is still set to come out.
Is that not? That has a release date.
I don't know when it's.
I think that's the closest to release.
No, that's coming out. Hang on, I'll find it now. But that's coming out soon.
They're not going to have it go against the Batman, even though that's out in HBO Max in like 25 days or something. Like
April 12th.
Is that already out? Like in a month?
Yeah. The last bit of news that I've saved special Kite Man show is rumored.
Oh yeah, Harley Quinn spin-off with Kite Man. Okay, Harley Quinn is the best DC TV show on right now. It's so funny. It's so funny. It's like, if you like Rick and Morty, but you're sick of its fans, and you know how Rick and Morty thinks it's very clever, and it is.
And it does the same stuff over and over.
Yeah, and it's like, we get it, you're self-aware. Harley Quinn is like genuine, and it's very genuinely just funny and straight face.
And Kite Man's one of the greatest characters ever made.
And I love Kite Man so much.
Why?
He's brilliant.
Yeah, he's the best.
He has kites.
I feel like I'm not going to get real into it. Do you just like him?
No, do you want to explain some of, like, what's his real name? It's like Charlie Brown or something?
His name is Charlie Brown. He has a super sad origin. I'm not even going to explain it because it's a downer. But it's to do with his child being murdered, and him and his kid used to fly kites together. And anytime he does anything, he screams, "Hell yeah!" His catchphrase is "Kite Man, hell yeah!"
Which became a running joke for us for like 2 years straight in school.
Yeah.
Now you just say that.
Yeah.
And in a recent Batman comic, it's very good, The War of Jokes and Riddles, there's a story within that story called The Ballad of Kite Man. I'm not making this up. And it's really good. It's genuinely, unironically very good.
But, what's the time? I'm just checking. Oh, okay. But yeah, no.
And I hope this spin-off is legit. Because he kind of gets screwed up. I don't want to spoil it because everyone should watch it, but he kind of gets screwed over in the show, and there's not really a lot for him to do right now. Like, he's kind of surplus to the story, where he stands at the moment.
Mm.
So,
July
29th, that's when Super Pets is coming out.
Oh, God.
I want Andy Samberg to play Kite Man in a Suicide Squad movie.
He would be perfect, though, like.
Yeah.
Speaking of DC TV shows, I just want to throw this out there. Me and Joe finally did it. We beat the marathon. We've finished Titans. We're up to date.
Going from the best DC TV show to the
One
worst
of the
TV show.
One of the worst. CW ones still suck.
I think Titans is worse because that has no excuse to be bad.
Yeah, but that has budget and it's a bit easier of a watch.
Yeah, it has budget. Why is it so bad?
Yeah, that
show sucks. It's baffling how bad it is.
Right.
And all the actors are really... Most of the actors are pretty good.
And some of them suit their roles 10 years from now, but like...
But it's just...
bad.
It's so bad. I don't even want to talk about the story. It's just so...
I want to mention some of the dumb shit. One, they killed off my favourite character. The only character with any charisma. Really pissed off about
it's
that.
Hank. I don't care about spoiling this piece of shit TV show.
You can come back from the dead if you just walk over a bridge in the afterlife.
Yeah, so when you die... You're on
Not even like bringing in the Lazarus pit, which they do bring in.
That's the only thing I know about DC.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
So when you die, you're on a train going through a forest that's adjacent to a town, and everything's in black and white. And you can just get off the train, and when you're off the train, you're in purgatory. Presumably the train is either going towards heaven or hell, but that's never made clear.
And some people have been on it way longer than others. Like, they find a character who died in the end of the last season, and she's just like, yeah, I've just been chilling on this train. Like,
yeah, and
at the end of this season, the actress presumably realized she didn't want to be in the show anymore.
Again.
It's bad. So they wrote her out again.
Yeah. There's a lot of weird write-outs. Like, there's a character who's just on the team at the end of the last season, doesn't get any, like, zero mention, but then Roy Harper gets his second mention this time in the show and still hasn't appeared. Batman tried to kill himself.
I don't think I'll watch this show.
It's bad, don't.
Watch Doom Patrol instead. It's sort of a spin-off, but it doesn't connect to it in any way, and it has Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, because the Doom Patrol exists in the Titans universe, but then the show is in another universe itself.
What?
Yeah, and they're all the
doesn't
same
matter.
actors
It
and
doesn't
characters.
matter.
It's
There's no crossover at all.
No, there is. They crossed over during Crisis. They showed a glimpse of both shows.
Shut up.
Wait.
On
As
the CW Crisis event, they showed stuff from movies and other TV shows, and that was one of them.
So they got Titans.
Yeah, but they just showed a shot from, like, the first season or whatever. Like, they don't actually appear.
Oh.
It's always on my recommended, but I'll
Don't watch
never
it.
bring myself
Yeah,
to
it
watch
is
it.
eternally on my recommended.
It's bad.
It's so bad. And Scarecrow ends up being the bad guy,
And he's, like, the best part of this season for a while.
He plays kind of... He's in a Hannibal Lecter role, where he's in Arkham, helping Nightwing find Red Hood, giving him, like, psychological serial killer tips, you know, that type thing. And he's a stoner also, and then it turns out he's the main bad guy, and that's when the show really goes off the rails.
Yeah.
And it's been renewed for a fourth season, and I don't want to talk about it anymore. I just want it to end.
I feel like we just gave a review of Titans.
Yeah, it's really bad. I'll throw that in the title somewhere.
Titans, it's bad. Hope everyone involved dies.
Nah. I hope the writers die.
Hope we just all die for having to live in the same world as Titans.
Yeah. Speaking of someone going to a supervillain and looking for tips, there was also that deleted scene from the Batman that got released.
That looked good.
That looked like, I wish that was in the movie now.
I saw a review about that, and someone says it looks very CW.
No.
It would have made that scene that I said was very corporate a lot better.
Yes.
I didn't watch it, but I feel like it would have been distracting if the Joker just showed up for one scene midway through the film.
Yeah, but...
No, it's meant to be, like, right after the first killing. He goes straight to him for just some, like, thoughts.
That still would be incredibly distracting.
It would have made, like Joseph said, it would have made the last scene a lot better.
If he just didn't have the Joker makeup in that one scene, then yeah, sure.
I do feel like, I mean, you know...
The teeth are a bit much.
Yeah, it's a bit much, but I guess, like... I can't even think of how to describe this. It's probably the most, like, in line with what the Batman is. It's probably the most, like, realistic, scary person that is,
Just
like...
a dude with a really burnt, fucked up face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I really think if that was in the movie, it would have, like, I didn't like that last scene because it was just so, I wouldn't say out of nowhere, but it just didn't need to happen.
Yeah.
And it didn't really give me anything.
It sets up a sequel that may or may not come.
Yeah.
Or may
it
or may
will
not
come.
be the sequel. It is going to come, but it's not going to be that sequel necessarily.
I think a way it could have worked, I know the film is already very long, but if he's going to this guy periodically throughout the movie looking for advice, like with Calendar Man and The Long Halloween.
Oh, and they just don't show who it is, like...
No. You show him, and then it turns out in the very end, he's the Joker. That could work.
Yeah.
Sort of how they made the Riddler Hush, and they made the bad guy the Riddler, but he sort of turns out to be Hush.
Yeah.
Calendar Man sort of turns out to be Joker, if you get what I mean.
Makes sense.
No, that'd be interesting. But, I've got no other news, or at least I can't remember anything.
I'm very tired and I can't think of anything.
So we move on to the next topic. Because we didn't say what we were doing this week, but it was news, and we're also doing failed MCU concepts. Or what some of us did was just, failed concepts. We'll get into it.
They were in the MCU, so it still counts.
Yeah. So so we're doing failed MCU concepts. Now, how I've justified mine is, for maybe a couple of months, Andrew Garfield was going to be the Spider-Man in the MCU. Like 2015.
They were
Like
Like
right.
think
a
this was,
whole
like-
campaign, I remember.
I don't remember when it was announced when he got fired, but like it was before Civil War, but like not too close to the release of Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, that New York is completely different to the Avengers New York. Though.
Yeah, because they actually filmed in New York, where they film in Atlanta for Avengers. Yeah.
For the wide city shots they film in New York, it's shots of New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just felt different.
Amazing Spider-Man 2 is the only Spider-Man movie, or any Marvel movie I can think of, that is actually all shot in New York.
Huh.
Yeah. But that's besides the point. So, what I did was I looked into those Sony leaked emails and went through and got as much as I can for the sequels and spin-offs to the Amazing Spider-Man movies.
Do they sound good?
No,
No.
like at all.
What do you
No.
think?
The only one of them that is, the only two of them that have happened are Venom and Morbius. Those were originally planned as well, but they were also going to tie into the Amazing movies. But I'll get to that. So the Amazing Spider-Man 3, there was never a script released. There was only like concepts kind of thrown around, but the concepts are batshit. So I'll get to who would have been there. So they would have brought back in Mary Jane, because she was going to be in the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Oh, she was
Shailene
Divergent
Woodley.
girl, wasn't she?
Yeah. Which, good choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she would have been
I
good.
saw a few of the like set photos. Looked
They
pretty
had some set videos where they record for like 3-4 weeks with her, and then Mark Webb went, "There's already too much in this movie. I'm not putting this in," so they cut her.
But they kept the weird subway laboratory stuff.
Yes. His dad would have been there, so I think that deleted scene from Amazing Spider-Man 2 was meant to be in it, and it wasn't. But Black Cat would have showed up again, but as Black Cat. So the weird part about this, so what's known about the story is he would have gotten the black suit, but he also would have invented a serum to bring people back from the dead. So he would have
I beg
revived.
your pardon.
Yeah, no, you
Yeah,
heard me.
I
All
remember that.
correct. That is what would have happened, and he would have revived. The only one confirmed was he would have revived Captain Stacy.
Not Gwen Stacy.
Well, that was the only one that was ever confirmed. I think there's... I couldn't find anything on it, but it was... I think there was stuff meant to be leading towards her becoming like Spider-Gwen.
Sorry, I'm still tripped up from the fact that...
Yeah, he would have
they-
developed a serum to bring people back from the dead.
How would that even?
I don't know.
Bro, it's Andrew Garfield. He can do
Where
anything.
where would
He
he
can do
where would
anything.
he
can
put the
sing, he can
serum?
dance.
What would he do with
In
the
his
serum?
web shooters.
and then he what?
Flip
Obviously.
back.
No, he'd put it in that fireman's hat that he wears in that one
He'd
scene.
open their mouths and he'd shoot webs into their lungs. And that would bring them back to life.
So yeah, so they would have had...
That's the most horrifying thing I could.
He would have had the black suit. And Venom also would have been there at the same time he has the black
Who
suit.
would have been cast as Venom back then?
It's probably still Tom
I
Hardy.
think so. Mhm.
Yeah, he was cast quite early.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. Sinister Six would have also been there as a background thing.
Oh my
And one
God.
thing that I was able to find on it
I
was...
mean, there's already a lot in this movie.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
So-
Sinister Six.
So what I was able to find of the plot was Spider-Man, while in the black suit, because it's also the symbiote suit, would have tried to fight Venom, couldn't, because Venom's also there and he's also a black... Don't interrupt me until I'm finished, because this is going to keep going. He would have, in turn, went to the Sinister Six and asked for help against fighting Venom, and they would have laughed him away, which led to him taking off the black suit and just going at it. And the black suit would have gone to a homeless man who would have turned out to have been Cletus Cassidy, and that's how they create Carnage.
And the black suit is voiced by Gilbert.
So that's all I could find on just
That-
The Amazing Spider-Man 3.
Well, that makes no sense.
Okay,
Yes!
I have no words.
This is
I'm
all
broken.
stuff I was able to find on, like, snippets of, like, the email hack.
And
Like,
these weren't just concepts. that
these
they
were
threw
thrown around by, like, Pascal and, like...
But so these
All
weren't
of
all going to be in one.
No,
movie.
they weren't all necessarily... No, this was what was thrown... Like, it was like how they were just spitballing ideas, but this is what it was kind of condensed into. Like, this obviously would
This is condensed.
No, this is condensed, but they would have
Emphasis on
obviously...
dense.
Well, you'd like to think that Sony would have cut it out, but we've all seen The Amazing Spider-Man 2, and that wouldn't have been the case. So this is probably what would have ended up happening. No, they never got into like proper scripts, but that's like a rough draft of what it would have happened.
That would have come
Rough
back
is
as well.
the word, like.
Yeah, which would have led to other spin-off movies, and some of these even I didn't know about. So, Sinister Six movie, I think everyone kind of knew about that. I think there's still rumors of that happening.
No, they can't.
I hope they don't. I think there was something about why is there only 5 of them in No Way Home, and then everyone went, oh, because they're going to do a Sinister Six movie on their own. Silver and Black, which has never officially been cancelled, but I don't know if that was ever officially announced either.
I think
that
that's
was one of the main ones I got.
hell.
So that has gone from being 2 solo movies into a team-up movie, and then just being a team-up movie, and it's gone in between.
So Silver Sable would have been in this mess as well.
Maybe. I couldn't find anything on that.
Is
but
there any cast member who's not a superhero?
no. Like, so I found out that the Black Cat villain would have been Kingpin. I don't even know how the rights to that work, but they must fall in under, because Kingpin's originally a Spider-Man villain. So I guess they would have had the rights to him. What are the other spin-offs?
I'm already done with this movie.
I know. A 2099 movie would have happened as well.
Oh, I would have loved to see
wow.
Which I actually do want to see. That would...
A what?
Spider-Man
2099.
2099. Miguel O'Hara. Where he would have ended up by the end of the movie in our present. So, the past.
I'm really, really worried. Okay.
Like in Sonic,
Exactly
happens
like
in
in
Sonic?
Sonic.
because he comes into our world.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He even uses the same rings.
Yeah, that's what Miguel O'Hara does, right? He runs really fast
Yeah.
and he's blue.
There were also rumors of, at one point, doing an early Spider-Verse movie with Tobey and Andrew, but that would have been, like, the 4th Amazing Spider-Man movie. They had planned out, like, 6. And I'm not even going to talk about all of them.
I'm really worried about, like...
The rest of the Sony movies.
Well, yeah, but also, like...
I mean, Andrew's coming back. A few of these are probably going to get pulled out of the...
Like, has anybody seen the thing where, like, The Amazing Peter 3? Like,
Yes. They did that as a
that's-
fuck you. And then the Twitter account came out and was like, we see all your tweets about make Amazing Spider-Man 3 happen. We are not connected to the, like, production side. We can't make that happen.
But of course it's going to happen. At this point, it is going to happen.
I
There's
think
no
he's
way...
going to come back in some form.
There's no way they don't look at all that money and think, maybe we should do it again.
Yeah, I'm actually even more terrified because I just remembered what the Morbius post-credits leak is. But
Yeah, this is what I'm talking
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
about.
sorry. Well, I don't want to spoil it because I don't want
do you
because it's
care,
not
Joe?
out yet.
And I can cut this if we all agree.
Like-
You told me yesterday, or the other day.
About Vulture being...
Well, you've said it now.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, but Vulture being is...
It's
like...
not that. It's
So...
that-
It's the very
Okay,
essence
how
of
about we
being-
just say, this is spoilers for
Okay, yeah,
Morbius.
this
Yeah,
is
spoilers for
like,
Morbius,
skip
even though we
maybe
haven't
like
even seen it.
Like,
a minute or two or
All
three.
those diehard Morbius fans out there, skip this.
He'll put in a...
There's a
timestamp
confirmed
somewhere.
Spider-Man in their universe. They don't know who it is yet, but there is.
Even though
one.
they've cut all mention of him.
Yeah,
but,
no, but it's in the secret. It's in the post. You want to hunt a spider,
Oh.
and that's
But anyways, Vulture Michael Keaton gets pulled into the Sony universe after the whole, like, everyone
I
forgets.
didn't know that part.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
Why?
Yeah, I
It's-
don't know.
Somehow
Is he
he
new
gets
Peter
pulled in.
Parker?
Which scares the shit out of me because
it's just Sony
now
writing.
they have an excuse to go, well, we can make our own movies with Tom Holland now.
But he's not in the Sonyverse.
I know, that's the weird part. Like, they could totally
So
just
they
pull him
just
out
stole the character of Vulture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's shitty.
now. Yeah. It's Sony.
Oh.
They got a suit. They somehow he brought his suit with him as well.
Even though he's in jail at
like-
the time, yeah.
Are they gonna like steal Craven next? Is this gonna be a
just-
weird back and
No,
forth?
because Craven is Sony. That's another
No,
spin-off
like
that's
are
happening.
Marvel gonna steal Craven back?
Oh, it's gonna be... Yeah.
Hopefully, because Marvel seems to do... Oh
Hope
my
there's a-
god.
There's a war. There's going to be a war now.
Yeah.
Like,
Just keep
Like,
getting blipped
someone
back
will
and
sh-
forth and back and forth.
Someone will just
It's like the
disappear
Howard the
midway
Duck thing,
through
but with
the movie.
movies.
until
Oh no,
someone
I'm fading
gets...
away. Oh no.
We should go
Not
into
the
that.
Sonyverse.
Ah! We should go into that Howard the Duck thing at some point, but like after Morbius.
I
Yeah,
think
it's basically that.
Yeah.
I feel like this will just keep going until Marvel gets Spider-Man.
Yeah, but then they'd either have to A, buy out Sony, which they can't do, because one, they probably do have the money, but then they would be monopolizing, and Sony's never going to put up the rights unless the movies somehow start making no money, which won't happen, because look at Venom.
Well, other than Spider-Man, how well is Sony Studios doing?
Well, they just did Uncharted. They're doing the PlayStation movies.
Yeah,
okay, so there's no chance. Of
So,
them going,
like,
there's
Sony-
no chance of them being scrapped. Like,
No, because like Sony make a bunch of like movies that you probably don't realize, like
Men in Black.
yeah, Men in Black, Sony, anything under the not Paramount. What's the
I know TriStar is one of them, and then there's the other
what's
one.
the logo with the
Is it Columbia?
Statue of Liberty?
Is it Columbia Pictures?
So yeah, they own Columbia, so like they do a lot of stuff. And the last spin-off movie I have here, and Joe will know what this one is. So it would have been a young Aunt May movie.
Oh yeah,
no.
Why?
it's an agent, isn't it?
Where
Is it like-
she would have been a spy.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go with like a 28 Days style movie or something like that. You know, with Sandra Bullock. I really could picture that with Aunt
Where
May.
she's in rehab.
Yeah,
Wait,
It
what?
makes as much sense.
there you go. See,
Are you thinking 28 Days Later?
Yeah, what did you say?
28 Days.
Which one's 20? I did. Do you know what? Well,
So 28 Days is about Sandra Bullock, like coming out of rehab. 28 Days Later is about
it's the zombie
is
movie.
Cillian
that we watched. Yeah.
Murphy surviving in London.
All of these make just as much sense for the plot of an Aunt May
Yeah.
movie.
So there we go.
But I feel like, and I've talked to Joe about this, and I think I've mentioned it to you before. Do you know what Marvel is?
As in Marvel. or
No, Marville, like is spelled like a townville.
MAR-VILLE.
Yes.
Oh,
So, this was a comic made early 2000s, maybe mid 90s. It's basically porn.
Cool.
But
where do I find this?
But I think it's never been reprinted. But
What?
no, surely
Oh,
not.
shocking.
But it's so fucking weird. Like
Because
Aunt
it's meant to have a
May's
really
in it.
in-depth story as well.
Yeah.
Not good, but in-depth.
the only thing I can remember from it is that Aunt May gets pregnant, and it basically alludes to her being the actual mother of Peter Parker.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm.
That's very Daredevil type stuff. Because I didn't know that in Daredevil, like Maggie was the mother, so that's very similar.
Don't you compare the Daredevil TV series to this nonsense?
Oh no, I just think that like, you know,
But
because I feel like if it was integrated properly, that would actually work in like 616.
yeah. That's all the stuff
But
I
Aunt
wrote
May is
down.
in a teeny tiny bikini.
No thanks. Okay. So,
But yeah, that's all the stuff I have written down. Like the other stuff that I didn't was like, again, they would have made like 6 Amazing Spider-Man movies, and they've basically done how they were going to do Venom. Like at one point they were going to have Carnage in
Poorly.
the first movie. Yeah. But make a shitload of money. Still don't understand that.
Hacker tentacles.
Oh, I've forgotten about that.
Oh,
what?
Do you not
have
remember?
you not seen Venom 2?
He
Oh
has
no, I
seen
have.
them
Yeah.
too.
Oh,
When
okay.
Carnage hacks the computer with his symbiote, because you know the symbiotes can jump into the internet apparently.
You said something funny. I Joe said something funny about this. I took it down. We have this thing as a group. We just take down funny quotes that we have.
We love to pat ourselves on the back, so we take down funny things that we say.
Yeah.
Everybody else
We got
thinks
some
they're
fun-
funny as well. So
Yeah.
there you go.
We got some really
that's fair.
funny ones.
I don't remember. I'm very tired.
I think it was like you said Venom 2 Electric Boogaloo, but I don't know.
That
if
was me.
Oh, was
I
it?
said,
Venom. No, I know what
I know
he
what I
said.
said, and I don't want to say it on the internet.
No, there was one other
Hang
one
on.
about. I know what it's about. I
Yeah,
know
it's
the-
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, there was another one about him hacking the computer, and I remember saying that was really funny.
Was it like the sequel to Hackers or something? Was it something?
I think
like
I just sent a GIF into a group chat.
Huh.
But
I remember it being funnier than that, but okay.
Thank you, though. I
But
appreciate it.
yeah, that's all my stuff on the deep dive of
I mean-
failed MCU concepts.
They might come back. A few of those. Like,
I would really like to see
Imagine the
get Mark Webb back, get Andrew Garfield back, maybe
have
get Emma
Kevin
Stone
Feige
back.
produce.
And don't let Amy Pascal or Avi Arad anywhere near that movie, because then you get Avi Arad patting himself on the back.
I love that he got a thank you special mention at the end of No Way Home.
That he told to put in. Like,
that's my theory.
'cause
Like,
everything has to go through producers.
like yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure that was his note. Thank me at the end of this movie.
Yeah. Even though, like, I think Pascal might even do more.
Yeah.
Like, he did more in the 90s, but
What? Okay, you tell me some stuff about Amy Pascal. What did she do?
she once threw a sandwich at Kevin Feige and laughed him out of a meeting because he asked, hey, bring Spider-Man over into this MCU thing we're doing. Or was that when he asked to sell the movie rights? Well, it was one of the two.
What
And
kind
then
of
she
sandwich
came
was
crawling
it?
back. I don't know. So, I'm assuming.
Yeah, but then there's like you see Kevin Feige's notes on like the Amazing Spider-Man 2 where he's like fixing
They are
it.
ridiculous. Like, every fan had, like, notes on how to fix The Amazing Spider-Man 2. And then the leaks happened where he was sending emails to Amy Pascal. And it was just the notes of what everyone had a problem with.
Yeah, and just let him.
Yeah.
Clearly, he knows what he's doing.
knows his shit.
You know what?
I mean,
We-
even
we-
never
we-
He was
saw
doing it as a favor as well. I
Yeah.
think.
Like, he wasn't getting any money for that.
You know what? If I was him, I would have sabotaged it.
Oh, 100%.
You're doing great, guys.
Introduce Craven now. Just go for it. Do it. Like,
They're
He cures
filming
that
that now.
cool.
Are they filming
They're
that now?
filming Craven right now.
is
I
this-
did
is
not
this
know
with
that.
This is
Aaron-
all some sort of elaborate prank.
Maybe this... I can't remember. I think you said Titans was probably some big tax evasion thing. I think it's all the Sony Spider-Man movies.
Another
Yeah,
fantastic
someone is
form.
profiting. I mean, obviously someone's profiting off it, but in an illegal
Yeah.
way. Like, this is some sort of elaborate tax evasion scheme. Like, I don't think Morbius is a real movie. No one's seen it. I mean, people have. But it's all a false flag operation. These are crisis actors in the crisis that is Morbius.
But,
Is Morbius like the name is how?
His name is Michael Morbius.
Thank you, Joe. Like, no, I mean, like, are we gonna call it the Morbius crisis now, or what are we gonna refer
Morbius
to
Gate.
that? Morbius Gate.
It comes out on April Fool's Day. There's no way this is real.
It's out in America now, apparently. Like, a lot of people are
That
leaking
country
shit.
is a joke. Hot takes.
We have a listener.
If you didn't know, Joe's a leftist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we all are. I mean, some lean more
Nah,
than
bro,
others.
right is right.
Wow.
He said right is right.
Okay.
What did you think? You know what, maybe not.
Maybe we're gonna have to cut that, but who knows?
Nah, it's edgy enough. It's fine. We're not making
edgy.
fun of someone's alopecia. Like,
I'm not going back to this.
You didn't pronounce it right.
is it
Yes, he did.
alopecia?
Is it not acapella?
No,
He's joking.
I can't
He's
tell.
joking.
No, that sounded sincere. No, he's
It is
genuine.
alopecia.
Acapella
It is
is
alopecia.
when you sing without music.
I'm so dumb.
Have you ever?
Oh,
This is
You gotta-
why.
You have to write that down.
I don't want
later.
that on,
No, no, no,
I don't want that
no,
on the internet. You can
I'll-
keep it on the coast, but I
I don't
want that
care.
out there.
This is why you need to see Pitch Perfect.
Yeah, you gotta watch those movies. Are great.
There's a great acapella scene.
No, I did music. Please cut that out.
If I remember to, I will.
They're not even like that similar, you know.
I just can't pronounce for like shit.
Yeah.
Just the confidence.
No, it's acapella. Come on.
I didn't say it like that.
Like,
So it was just you weren't a dick about it, but like you were quietly confident that you were right, you know.
But
you
yeah.
need
This
that
is,
confidence to get somewhere.
Yeah.
Come on.
so does anyone want to share some of their failed MCU stuff?
So, I don't have any notes currently with me, but I think that like, in Hawkeye, the whole like,
I gave you notes on this.
yeah, you did, but no, you didn't. You
On
just
the
said,
bus.
say this.
Yeah.
But like, no, I think that the in Hawkeye, what like the deleted scenes of like Clint's childhood and then the stuff about Kingpin was just so much better than what we actually got and actually would have added to the show in like a proper way. And just why did they cut it?
Do you think if they do a second season, it'll be rolled into that?
Yeah, probably.
Because I
Maybe.
imagine
Do you think they're gonna
his
do a second
brother-
season?
Oh yeah.
His brother Barney Barton, Trick Shot, will be in the second season because it's sort of based off the
I
Matt
think-
Fraction
I
comic.
I didn't even. like, okay, the way that show was, I didn't even consider that there would be a second season because that seemed pretty finite.
It does feel very standalone.
Okay, fair enough.
Like,
And if they do a second season, it's probably just going to be Haley Steinfeld and maybe Renner shows up for like an episode or something.
Fair enough.
I feel like that might be similar to like She-Hulk, but whatever. But
I'm very worried that show is going to be bad.
yeah,
I've accepted that.
Disney Plus is the place mediocre goes to.
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
no, it's like
Where
it's,
shows go to not die, but like
it's just
go
above
on life
mediocre. I think the problem with the Disney Plus shows is
they're all
they have
middling.
so much potential. Like it's through the roof, and then you get it, and it's just like oh, it's good.
It's
But
crowd
like,
pleasing.
I think that's why everyone doesn't like them now. It's like they're great when you watch them, and then you think about it for 2 seconds. It's like, oh, it would have been better if this happened, and this happened,
Except
and this
Loki.
happened.
Loki.
I think
If
Loki.
that had its second season come out, you know, not like 2 years down the
feel
line,
like-
I think it would have been a lot better.
I feel like people need to get over that.
It should have been one season. That was the plan. Oh.
Yeah, but
It would have been
like-
so long though.
yeah, but I just
I think
like,
they know.
You don't have to watch the entire thing at once.
I think they planned on 2 seasons, but I think they planned on it coming out a lot closer than what is now happening.
No, the plan was for it to be one season,
I
and
just
then they
feel
cut
like-
it in half.
I just feel like people need to get over that because the only reason that people know about that, like, I don't know how people know that about that, but I enjoyed that show anyway.
I think because
I
people
liked
were
it.
listed as working on double the episodes than what was there, so everyone went, they're doing a second season.
Yeah, but then like,
Kate Herron said so. It's not. This isn't like a theory.
Oh.
Like, yeah.
yeah, but then like,
It
you
has
know,
my one of my favorite MCU moments, but I like the show. It's my favorite MCU show, but
like, I just think like people need to like, you know, loosen up a bit because it's you just take what you're given, like, and stop being like.
you'll like what.
We had to deal with the Flash for years. This is just
Yeah,
so much
Yeah,
better.
get
like-
what you get and don't get upset.
No, but like if you're reviewing a show based off of what you haven't got yet, how is that fair at all?
Because what I haven't got is a good show.
What do you
But
mean?
you
Loki
have
was
got
a
good
great show.
It was great.
Loki? No, I'm talking about in general. Like, I'm just saying they have the potential, considering their budget especially, to be a whole lot better.
Nothing's
but-
reached the heights of like Daredevil,
Yeah,
which they should
exactly,
be
which
able
is-
to do.
That's fair, but like
I mean,
you
it
know,
is a super high bar, but even like I don't know, Punisher, they should
No,
be able to
with
get
the
to,
resources they have, prestige TV should be expected. You know.
But,
Well,
yeah, but
Moon Knight, hopefully. I don't know.
we haven't
Hopefully.
seen that yet.
you know? Well,
But like,
Day and night.
no, I'm not gonna give up on this. I feel like people just holding on to like the idea of a second season, like one season being cut into 2, and then being like, oh, it's bad now. Why?
I don't think that's the problem. I think it's just
Well, I don't think.
are you going to lose it? I might lose
don't think it's
interest
bad.
by the time it comes out. You know?
I don't think it's
Why?
bad. I don't
Sure,
not
you got
like it.
glitter on your eye.
Sorry.
You got glitter.
You sure his
I know.
eyes just
I'm
start
very
sparkling?
fashionable.
Okay. As long as you
I
know.
don't not like it because of that. I think that's one of the reasons why I don't like it. I do like it. I'm saying this poorly. I think if it was one season, it would be better.
But what if you didn't know that it was meant to be that?
Then I would just
Well, you'd know either
No,
way by
like,
the
no.
ending.
I would still not enjoy it the same or enjoy it the same amount.
Why? You just said you don't because of the knowledge that you know that this was split. You now enjoy
Well-
it less.
I would probably say it has an incredibly abrupt ending, which it does.
Yeah, but that's called a cliffhanger. A lot of shows do that.
Too many
Well,
shows
like,
do
it-
that.
Too many.
Yeah, well, it doesn't do it well though.
Yes, it does.
I think it does it pretty well.
Like, I just don't agree with the idea of being like, oh, like if we didn't know that this was one show cut into 2, everybody would be like, oh yeah, it's great, and everybody would just shut up about it. And I just think that that's, you know, how we should take it, because like
I
just
feel-
going like,
I feel like it's coming off like I'm trashing Loki. I like Loki. I really like Loki. That bit where he's doing this, you know, old Loki's like glorious purpose. That's one of my favorite Marvel moments.
Then in Battlestar, done dirty. Just gonna put it out there.
Shut
What?
up about Battlestar.
You've been banging on about Battlestar
Battlestar's
for
been
like a
done wrong.
year.
talk about Loki, who cares?
Not even the same show.
It's a Disney Plus show,
He
you know.
had it coming. Battlestar had
He
it
did.
coming.
No, he didn't.
He really did.
Battlestar is my new Captain America.
Well,
You need to get out. You need to get out of the
Battlestar
studio.
apologist over here.
There should be a group of us, and you'll find me at Battlestar Forever.
He's just going to show up.
Battlestar.net.
Lawrence is just going to show up to the Senate and just be like, he is my Captain America, like John Walker in one episode.
The Riddler online group, that's what I'm picturing.
What's
They all
up,
wear Battlestar masks.
Lawrence, this is dangerous ground for you in this studio. Get out.
What's up, my fellow Star Battlers? I'm out here.
Sorry about
Who chooses the name Battlestar for themselves?
And then
Cool people, Joe. Cool people.
I'm pretty
Okay,
sure it's not
well,
cool to have your
I'm-
name plastered on your vest.
Well,
And you think you're going to watch Battlestar and you watch Red Dwarf. That's a deep cut.
That's a weird cut.
Has anybody seen that?
No, I've
I
never
like
seen
Red
it.
Dwarf.
It's good.
I haven't seen all of it, but I like what I've seen.
Is that the show where, like, it's people pretending to be aliens?
I can't actually remember
thinking
that
of
much
something
of it,
else.
but I remember watching it and being like, this is great.
It's the idea that it's like Star Trek, but if there was no aliens. It's like
It's very
they
boring.
went off into space and there was just no one out there.
It's just, it's a
Is it just
sitcom.
people in a constant existential dread?
It's a sitcom.
No, that's just life.
Yeah.
So, Joe.
That's just like... But yeah, Battlestar. No.
Oh yeah. No. He's great, and you just have to, start getting with the program.
No.
I wish I could say you're in the minority, but you're not.
You are in very, very minority.
People are listening and like, who's Battlestar?
Only the real ones will know what Battlestar is. That's the whole point.
What's his name?
I'm like,
What's his real
What's the
name?
character's name?
Because I think I know it.
stop.
I can remember the first
I
name.
literally
I
have it
can't-
in my head. I just have
cannot.
to claw. I don't even know who U.S. agent is.
John
Yeah.
Walker.
Yeah.
It's not John Walker, you
No,
idiot.
he said.
Fool.
U.S. agent.
Oh, no, I wasn't listening.
Yeah, you just ask. I don't even know what John Walker's name is.
No, I don't know. I'm a fool.
Is
What
it
is
Lamar?
It is
Lamar. Is it
Join my club.
Lamar something.
Lamar Jenkins or something?
You know what?
Yeah.
You know his name. You're automatically in, whether you like
No,
it
I
or
just
not.
know shit.
No,
I'm
no,
Googling it.
I've got two now.
I just remember that bit where he's like, if you don't think Lamar's life mattered. No, I don't. He sucked.
They didn't write him well.
No, they didn't write a lot of people in that show well. John Walker is written really
I like
well,
Bucky
but
in that show.
I think he's kind of left of the way. I think him and Falcon are really left of the wayside in terms of just any development.
Whenever they're not left of the wayside, though, pretty good.
I'm gonna do my best. Cap immediately puts the fucking shield into like a museum. It's so dumb. That show could have been written so much better.
Why did that even... Why?
Battlestar.
You know,
Mama
people
Donya.
don't make huge life decisions that quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you wouldn't just immediately put it into thing. You'd like hold on to it and put some serious.
Well, we
thought
don't
into
know
it.
how. We don't know the time gap.
Mm.
We don't know the depths of Anthony Mackie's stupidity. Well, not Anthony Mackie.
I would love to go for drinks with Anthony Mackie.
He'd be cool.
Yeah.
Sebastian.
Man, you're looking good.
I can't even. I'm looking through the Wikipedia. I can't even find his real name.
But
Even the internet doesn't know. Lamar Hoskins.
Hoskins. That's the name.
His name is Hoskins. Oh my
What a
god, his
great
costume
name.
is.
You know what else is that?
I'm pretty sure we're like 10 minutes off topic.
Yeah, but Oh,
Look at his costume in the comics. You can't see it because obviously you can't see us.
Why are
It's
his arms so
ridiculous.
big?
I can't
He's pretty hench.
remember.
His
massive.
he has. I love a pop collar.
Okay, which
He has
one's
a massive
Battlestar
pop
in the comics?
collar. His pop collar is
Oh.
ginormous.
Oh.
He looks like a circus performer.
Collars are very rarely good in comics.
No,
He's
I like
in
a big.
Nothing I know. He's in
I like a
Total
big
Drama.
popped collar.
It works for Iron Fist.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
No, it does.
No, it
He's
doesn't.
in the animated Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs show.
who's he in it?
I don't know why I am.
Can we not go back to
So he
film
has some
MCU
pedigree?
concepts? Or are we just going to go completely?
Okay,
No, I
Tom
don't.
Holland, you go next.
He's Earl.
Who?
I think he's.
The only
I think
one I
he's
can
the
remember is
policeman.
like
No, I
Benny or whatever, the dude with the camera and the hat who has no eyes.
Blackwood.
Oh yeah.
Well, now we're
Yeah, he's
talking-
the police guy. That's good.
That's him?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well,
All right.
Okay, you go next, Tom
Oh no,
Holland.
you go next because mine's Spider-Man. So
Yeah, we need a bit of a break
Oh,
up.
I'm very tired.
I was gonna say more like.
Yeah,
you
you
keep
say
going.
more.
We kind of cut you off there.
Yeah, and in WandaVision when like Doctor Strange is meant to show up, and that's about all I have at the moment actually. So there you
He
go.
was meant to be sending in the advertisements that are in between episodes.
Yes.
Like his message to Wanda that she's...
What was that about
fucking
actually
shit.
in the end?
It's never... It's nothing. I think it's just...
Her subconscious, possibly.
Yeah, because she's
like that
projecting
should be
everything else, so
It's
it's
good.
probably...
Because that would have been good foreshadowing if it was done.
Well,
Yeah.
and not fucked over. I think that is one of those shows that got kind of really fucked over by COVID, because that was meant to have like another episode, and
Yeah.
so was What If, actually.
Yeah, but What If was like
Meh.
there's. I don't know how to describe my opinions on What If as where it sits in terms of importance.
Great
in the MCU.
Oh, it's not important at all.
Like-
Although it might be now because of Doctor Strange. I mean, we'll figure it out
Like,
in like 2 months.
I would say that What If is more like filler
Yeah.
because it is actually just concepts.
Yeah, but that is the whole point of What Ifs, but they can work really well
Yeah.
sometimes. Like, it's one of the few What Ifs I've read, but it was like, what if... I can't remember what the changing point is, but it's basically, what if, but Spider-Man becomes an assassin who gets trained by Wolverine? Like, cool shit like that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
My favorite what if is what if during the war between Odin and what's his name, the Frost Giant.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, the Frost Giants win.
I'll
and
get it, just give me a bit.
And Jotun, I think.
No, Jotunheim is where they go.
No, but then it's Jotun. Just that first part.
It doesn't.
Laufey, that's what his name is.
That's his name. Laufey wins, and he takes in Thor instead of Odin taking in Loki, and it's like Frost Giant Thor, and he's got blue skin and a big ice axe. And it's,
Is he small?
No.
Oh, okay.
Thor's never small anyways, but
Yeah, I
like,
know.
Hold
but,
on,
like-
I can't remember actually.
Yeah, but then there's like frost giants. Have you seen how big they are? in
Yeah, I
What
know
If?
how
No, I think
Frost
he's
Giants are
regular
big.
person size, but he has like the strength of a Frost Giant. You know,
Well, he is Asgard.
Still don't know how that crosses over. Why does he
it's
have
a
blue
sick
skin?
design.
Yeah.
Where was I going with talking about What If?
You were talking about WandaVision
Oh yeah.
and the Doctor Strange thing.
Yeah, I just feel like, that show could have been pretty good if, like, they actually went through with what the public was thinking. Apart
Yeah.
from
Mephisto.
Mephisto.
And
I
he's
feel
coming back. He's gonna be in Moon Knight. I'm telling
he's
you.
gonna be in Miss Marvel. What are you talking about?
What?
He's gonna be
He's,
the villain of
he's gonna come
Doctor
out.
Strange.
Super Pets.
He's gonna, he's gonna come out with the weekend theme, you know? Just coming out
What
of the
would
fucking
be
ground.
Mephisto's walkout music?
That the weekend should play him.
Yeah, exactly. There,
It
there's
wouldn't actually be bad.
there's your.
Yes, he would.
No, I think he could do that quite well.
I don't feel like The Weeknd's a good actor, but...
No, probably not. But if you get
He's
his
not an
vibe,
actor.
no, if you get his vibe into that, like I think that could work quite well for Mephisto. Like it's very different to what he is, but
Neither was Justin Timberlake, but there you go.
Hmm? Oh yeah,
I don't
he's
think
an
he should
actor.
play Mephisto either.
He's in a really good movie
Imagine.
on Amazon Prime. I forget what it's called, but
Okay, fan cast. Who do you get from Mephisto? You need someone like ever so slightly slimy.
Your dad. I don't know.
I really don't want to...
Go on.
going out for some
Oh.
with the boy.
I thought you were gonna make another joke about like a Mephisto actor, not just.
No, I told you.
That's fair enough.
I'm trying to think. I'll be able to come up with a good one.
My head immediately jumped to Steve Buscemi, but like that's
Yes,
not right.
Exactly. I was trying to find his name.
I don't know.
The Ghoul. I feel bad. He's meant to be a great guy.
Jerry Seinfeld. Did I say it right?
No, get Kramer or whatever. He's a racist. He could play the devil.
I keep
Is the devil racist?
thinking.
I'd assume
I
so.
don't know, man.
He's equally racist. He hates everyone.
Yeah, so that's
Makes
not
him
racist.
Like Lawrence Hugo or Tom
Okay.
Holland.
No, I'll go.
I'm very
So,
interested. in his-
Again,
Mr. Holland.
we
from
stretched the lines a bit.
I mean, he's in the MCU.
He's in the MCU, so, don't come at me. But
I know what I'm talking about.
Spider-Man 4, Raimi. One of the things that I really hope to see down the line, for the time being, the one that got cancelled. Storyboards. There's a script. There's literally a few scenes that have been shot.
Is there a leaked script?
There is. I don't know if it's not leaked. There's a few scenes that are leaked, like
there's
of the
those,
script.
Yeah, there's those
story,
animatics.
And I think there is like a leaked parts of the script because he never got it finished. Like he kept delaying. Sam Raimi kept delaying the script because he had no motivation to write it.
Yeah,
Because
he
like
just
he
finished the
fucking
trilogy.
hated himself after Spider-Man.
No,
3.
he was so burnt out on getting told what to do by a
Yeah.
lad and all that he just went, I'm not going to keep doing this.
How was Amy Pascal involved?
Yeah.
How have they ruined, like,
It's 2 different
Yeah.
trilogies. Yeah, I don't know.
and they're about to like
Maybe
do
fuck
it
up another one.
again? Like,
Do you know what? It is a miracle that we got a third Tom Holland movie at all.
that's Kevin Feige,
That is Feige,
Yeah.
but like,
and just pure like fan motivation, and
Like, it's
I
an
feel like
absolute
without
shit
that,
show.
And Tom Holland crying. Don't forget that.
that too. But like,
Or me crying. Sorry.
we all cried a lot.
yeah, I was very worried because I really thought it was over.
And now we got No Way Home, the 6th highest grossing movie of all time.
It's pretty good.
It's the 3rd highest grossing domestically in America.
What was Endgame and Avatar?
Anyway, back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anne Hathaway would have been Catwoman, which is pretty funny because
Good
she was
cast,
Black
especially
Cat.
for the time.
Black Cat.
Lenny.
Black Cat for Catwoman.
Lenny from A Voice in Men. I forget his name.
Oh, John
John
Malkovich.
Yeah, he would have been the Vulture, which I think.
That's a good cast.
I think if we got to see that, it would have been better than Michael Keaton.
Yeah,
You wouldn't have gotten a scene like that. Like,
For that version of Vulture, it would have been.
Yeah, it
just
would-
more
it would've worked in that universe.
616. It would have been better.
I feel like the bald one.
What?
I
you
don't know.
talking about?
I read this Spider-Man comic like years ago, and then it like I can't even. I just remember a panel.
Bald one is 616.
Well,
but
probably.
sometimes he has a de-aging thing.
But like,
I hope they bring that storyline in one of these
They
days.
wouldn't.
but like, it's
That means they'd have to de-age Michael Keaton.
You
Yeah.
can do that. There's enough reference footage out there. Look what they did with Mark Hamill.
Why bother? Continue.
But yeah, it was in like an annual or something, so I just read it, and yeah, that would have been good casting for that specific Vulture. I think it's the 2010
I know.
Spider-Man. annual.
I think I had that same
It
manual.
was
Is
set
that the
for
one our
2011.
teacher gave out like ages ago?
Yes.
Yeah. No, I know. Yeah, 616 Vulture. I think he would have been a great casting. I would have been really upset we never got to see that. Some of the storyboards as well, just of oh my god, I'm drawing blanks.
It's the fight between
Mysterio
the two.
and
Oh yeah,
Spider-Man,
being
yeah.
Bruce Campbell.
That would have been great, just to see that. Hopefully, we still get to see that.
Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, it might.
Well, he's gonna be in.
He has confirmed.
He came out and was like, I cannot confirm nor deny that I am in this movie,
So,
but I'm in this movie because Bruce Campbell kind of doesn't give a fuck. He's at that level of he's not famous enough to do whatever he wants.
he's just rich
But-
enough to not care.
Yeah, he's got fuck you money.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I want that money.
everyone,
We all want
everyone
that
wants
money.
fuck you money, but like.
Yeah. Sorry, no. there was
Work's
no,
just teared the soul out of you today,
there
hasn't
was no
it?
jokes there. I just.
Joe really wants money.
I really want money.
I would love money.
Is that so much to ask?
I got money today.
I have it. Why'd you bring it? All right.
I bought a shield today. Like Captain America shield.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't buy lunch because I left my wallet at home.
Can you not just go to someone and just be like, look, I'm going to pay for this
No.
tomorrow? I just don't.
No.
Really?
At work,
Yeah.
Imagine doing that.
Well, when I worked
the
at...
Dunn Stores Corporation. Hey, I'll pay for this food.
Can you mention where you
No,
work?
just censor
Sit
it.
forward.
Why should I sit forward?
Audio, I'm not sure.
Oh my god. Okay.
Just in case.
So much effort. We just did back day.
But-
Why are you doing this to me?
Did we do back day?
You said yourself, don't mention the gym.
Oh, I don't mind mentioning it, but like I don't want to talk about it constantly.
Okay. What was I gonna say? But
Gym
yeah.
lads.
Now we're talking about it. Like,
All right, no,
Cut this out.
never mind. Don't
Cut
mind
this
you.
out.
But yeah, no, I was able to grab free food in that undisclosed pizza place I worked at.
because
Oh,
you
yeah, you-
made it.
Well, yeah, but like,
Well, that's completely different. Like, it's a different setup.
I was somehow lighter then than I am now.
Probably because you're only eating that.
I'm gonna order a pizza tonight. Oh, yeah, ice cream too.
Me trying
Joe
to
is
eat
making
healthy
the
over here.
happiest
I'm gonna
face
go to
I've
make
seen him
chicken
make
later.
all day.
Pizza and ice cream, like those are the best things. I don't see
No, pizza and dough balls are the best thing.
why you gotta hate on everything, man.
No, I'm not hating on it. I'm just building up because
Like, I
pizza and
can't
ice cream's
even-
great, but pizza and dough balls
I
is
can't
better.
even fantasize without Matthew popping up in my daydream like, well, actually, dough balls are superior snack food.
I'd be fine with that. No, I wouldn't.
You-
Never mind. No, I
Matthew,
wouldn't.
you're Jiminy Cricket. It's just a little version of
It's
Matthew.
Jiminy Cricket, but with Matthew's face.
Just shaking you, like shaking your ear. Fucking buy the dough balls. Like, just that's how I'm never. You're a Jiminy Cricket. Should I name you that in my phone?
Matty
No,
Please don't. But because
Matty
like
Cricket.
I'm down as some like we're all down as strange names, but I'm pretty sure I'm still down as Wheezy in your
Yeah,
phone.
because you're asthmatic.
Yeah. So are you.
I know. That's why it's okay. Like,
I have no physical. Oh, I'm epileptic. I forgot.
You forget.
I have no. Oh shit.
I was like, I'm not asthmatic and I don't need glasses. I am superior.
Put him in a bright cinema screen.
And then he's fucked.
Mm.
What are we
Yeah.
talking about?
Oh,
yeah,
Spider-Man
Spider-Man.
4.
We're doing a podcast or something? I don't know.
To be honest, it's just sad. Like Joe said it, and I agree with him. We're gonna get it one day, but I don't know if it's any day soon.
Yeah,
If
probably
we
won't be
ever
good.
get it, it'll be an animated
Don't you
TV.
say that.
I'm
I
fine with that.
It'll be great. Like do it in like
don't know if I want to.
Okay, do you know you'd have to really update the look, but you go back. Have you ever seen the MTV animated Spider-Man show?
Yeah, I've
That's a
seen that.
really weird show.
That's a good
It's
show.
a really
good. It's very, very
good.
good. But
It's
odd.
It's not dated that well. It's dated better than a lot of other animated shows from then.
Well,
but like,
in fairness, how much stuff from MTV from the 90s/2000s has aged well?
I literally did not know the show exists.
it's.
So.
Do you know what? It's
Daria,
really good.
I've answered my own question.
So-
Daria aged well.
It was made by the same people who did Beast Wars. Weirdly enough,
Didn't even know that existed.
yeah.
It's a
But
Transformers thing, and that definitely didn't age well.
it basically it was made as an in between, so it is connected to the Raimi verse, but not officially.
Is
Like,
it? I didn't know that.
yeah, it's meant to be set
Yeah.
right after the first movie when they all go to college.
Those Spider-Mans are completely different.
Yeah.
Like, they are nothing
It's
alike.
very much more pulled from like there's a lot of Ultimate influence on it, but then there's like a lot of stuff. You know when you hear about like TV shows get cut off because they might do stuff in a movie. There was a lot of that with this show. Like they couldn't use Black Cat because she was going to show up in Spider-Man 2, so they made another character. There's a lot of that stuff. Like who was the other one? I can't remember now, but like there was a lot of that throughout that whole show. But yeah, do Spider-Man 4 in that style.
Do you play Spider-Man again in that?
Maguire.
No, in the animated.
Oh, Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah, he's a really good Spider-Man. Like, I watched a couple episodes a few months ago.
casting.
Pretty good Spider-Man.
He's really good.
Yeah. No, he's good actor.
Yeah. It's funny because he sounds way better in that than he does in Shattered Dimensions.
Is
he-
that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because for
He's-
Shattered Dimensions they brought back all four of the animated Spider-Man voice actors. So they brought back him, Josh Keaton, Christopher Daniel Barnes.
He's
I can't remember his
6'1",
name,
isn't he?
but the dude, yeah, he's amazing.
Who's the guy you like?
I like Josh Keaton, but I like Christopher Daniel Barnes more.
Who
He's
was- why
90s
was-
Spider-Man.
Was Josh Keaton in a What If?
Spectacular. Oh yeah, he was in What If.
Oh.
I just want to say
He does a
that
lot of voice acting work.
I know a lot of people love the 90s animated Spider-Man television
Like me.
series.
And Lawrence.
Television.
It's
But
like
I-
the greatest show of all time.
Yeah.
Man. Go on.
Okay.
Be very careful how you tread here.
Like a lot of things about Peter Parker in that show, his voice is ridiculous.
No, like it's different, but I think it's not like
No,
Web of
it's
Shadow.
not.
It's not like
he's
Web
like
of
a-
Shadows
You're
though.
specifically thinking of
No,
Shocker!
No. I'm not thinking of any one scene. He speaks like a Shakespearean actor on stage.
That's most of those guys,
Give me-
though. Like,
give me an
Kevin
example.
Conroy.
No, he talks to
practice-
himself a lot, like a lot of monologues. A lot of
Like, what does he
monologues.
say?
Read Spider-Man comics. That's
He
what he does.
enunciates every single word
Yeah.
in the sentence and projects his voice.
Is this like the Clone Wars intro?
Yeah.
Not
He
far
speaks like
off,
the guy
actually.
from the Clone Wars intro. And also, his outfits are so funny.
I gotta
They're
find
great.
Green Goblin before he breaks into this Oscorp facility. I don't have a lot of time.
Black
There
Cat,
is a lot of that.
how is she involved?
Oh,
Yeah.
And he's huge.
My
Why is he
spider
so
sense
big?
is
so
He's
jacked.
I love
enormous.
that. I love that.
And I
that
love
kind of
because
thing.
he's like tucked in his like polo shirt or whatever into his jeans, and he has to
Someone
make
show
it
me
baggy
this.
to
I
make how
haven't actually
massive
seen
he
the
is.
show.
I'll
Okay, I'm
I'll
going to show you a
after.
picture of Spider-Man from the 90s.
He's also
That guy
very
from
grand.
Aerosmith.
Yeah.
Also, because we were talking about it, the Shakespearean thing. Did you know Kevin Conroy originally did Shakespeare? Like he went to
I can
he went to
totally imagine
Juilliard with Robin Williams and I can't remember who the other one was, but someone big.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Matthew Lillard went to Juilliard.
I know.
That is fascinating.
Of
I
Shaggy
love
fame.
Matthew Lillard. Like he's so great and everything.
Him and Charlie are like the two where I'm like, oh my god.
Charlie Day.
Charlie Day.
Oh yeah, because he's like a jack of all trades. Like he can play the piano and dance and sing. And all that
Have you heard
shit.
him sing?
On the I can't remember her name, that talk show.
Yeah.
She's also a singer. Yeah.
And like,
Keeping
It's-
up as well.
it's really good. Like,
Yeah.
who is that man? Who is Charlie Day? Who is this man? I feel like he's a whole lot of other things that we don't know.
It's all, like, are you? Is this a joke or do you genuinely not know?
No, I actually know who Charlie Day is. He's in
Okay.
the Lego movie and he's in It's Always Sunny.
He's also in
But-
Pacific Rim 1 and 2.
Yeah. He's the bad guy too.
He's
But
in
anyway,
Horrible Bosses. That's a really good film.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that yet.
You haven't seen Horrible Bosses?
No.
We'll watch that someday.
Which one was the one like movie we were like maybe 10, Joe? I think it was me, you, maybe James. We tried to go
Bad
see.
Moms.
No, we went to go see that Will Smith movie with Margot Robbie instead.
Oh, Focus.
Yeah, but like we
You
went
went
to go.
to see that?
It was good.
No, we went to.
think.
I
we
don't
went to
think
see
it's-
another movie. What was that one called? It wasn't Horrible Boss. Was it Horrible Bosses?
I genuinely can't remember. I remember.
Bounty Hunter starring Jennifer Aniston and...
I really can't remember.
Okay, well anyway.
I remember we tried to see something else.
The only...
Was this one? Oh my god!
Yeah,
He's
he's
huge. He's so
Which
big.
photo?
Oh my god!
Wait, show me which
Which
photo you
did
showed. Oh yeah, he's massive.
Oh, you didn't
This
even-
man.
Show the Spider-Man photo. Like
This
bigger
man.
than
Look at
most
him
of
in his
those.
pajamas.
He just looks so schlubby there. What is this?
That's
What?
him with. He's
see?
looking at him with the 6 arms.
Oh yeah, no, they do that whole thing in
He's
this.
looking at various
If you
shirtless
think
pictures
that's
of
big-
animated
If you think that's
Spider-Man.
big, look up the clip. You know when Eddie Brock is like, becomes Venom,
yeah.
and like he's just
massive.
you just see in real time like his muscles just getting fucking massive.
I thought the thing you were going to be like, if you think that's weird, wait till 2 episodes later from that 6-arm image where he has that dream sequence where he's a massive spider who gets
Oh.
flushed down the drain
Yeah.
and gets shots at by...
That's a good black suit.
Yeah,
I
it's
have
good
that.
black
How
suit.
do you mess up the black suit, though?
You
Pretty
put
easy.
weird pointed eyes out and give it feet.
Yeah.
Venom. Okay.
Yeah. Do you know what? Fully agree.
Wait. Continue. Like, sorry, I had a cold.
Do you know what as well? Because I actually quite like the Venom suit in Spider-Man 3. Like, it works for that universe
No, I don't.
if the logo was just a bit bigger.
He's too
not as
small.
thin.
He's
He's too
tiny.
small.
Yeah, he's too
smaller
small
than
as well.
Spider-Man.
And like that,
But, like,
I-
look how small Topher Grace is and the whole thing of...
I do like that Raimi had the like foresight to not do the like
Oh, just without the lines, because it just looks like a weird BDSM
Yeah.
thing. Those set photos are weird, and then you see it in posing, and it looks bad.
yeah.
and like the. Oh,
What
The
was
weird
that?
that's
the weird Venom
exactly
shriek.
what Venom, the sound Venom makes.
I got you, Lawrence.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tom.
It's like a pterodactyl. Fucking.
Oh, are
Sounds
you
like
thinking
a
of that?
cat that's dying?
Do you mean like that scene where he like fucks him to the ground or whatever, and he starts like going around and you can't see him but you can hear him?
You know when he stabs Harry Osborn?
Yeah.
It's just fucking.
What?
It is.
I'll show you.
He's
Please
quite...
stop making the noise.
All right.
Shall we wrap up? I feel like we've
Yeah.
just gone completely off.
We still have Joe.
No, we still
Oh,
have
yeah.
Joe.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you don't want to.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Because, like-
I'll yeah, sure. So the Inhumans was really bad. Discuss. No, I unlike a lot of people, I like the Inhumans.
No.
Not
the comic.
the comic. I think it's an interesting concept. I think Black Bolt and Medusa are. I think Black Bolt specifically is a really cool character.
Yeah.
You know, like the whole idea of he can't say anything.
If they cast Vin Diesel when he eventually comes back, I'm gonna be pissed.
And the idea initially, there's a whole backstory. What's the name of the guy who really wanted to do the
Bob
Inhumans
Iger?
movie? Was it Bob
No,
Iger?
it was one of those weird presidents of Marvel TV.
There was a
movies or something.
producer involved who really wanted to do it.
It was the president before Feige was the president.
Yeah, a man who was eventually usurped by Kevin Feige, and he wanted to make Inhumans out of spite because they didn't have the rights to X-Men.
Oh, I have heard about this.
Yeah.
I forget the man's name.
And he
do
has
not
like maybe 2 photos that are
he's
known in
he's
existence.
a recluse.
There's
He's
the
a
one
friend
photo
of Donald Trump.
Yeah. There's that weird, creepy photo of him and Trump from in the White House or something.
So we lost the potential for Trump in an Inhumans movie, which is sad. He could have played Lockjaw, the big dog. That
It
can
wouldn't be his
teleport.
first acting gig.
Trump for Lockjaw. It's just a big dog with Donald Trump's face.
No,
Start
Trump for the
that
blob.
hashtag.
Trump for the blob.
I
Tell me it wouldn't
I
work.
don't think his ego would allow him. You know, we're off topic. So I don't think they'll do it in the movies for the foreseeable future anyway, because they have the X-Men and the Eternals are kind of similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's the horror. The TV show is just so bad. It's hilariously bad.
Have we spoken about the Inhumans TV show?
No, yeah.
Like to each
On
other
the-
generally?
No,
or
no, on the podcast.
No.
No. But
Okay.
like,
Right.
I remember, what was it? We went away and someone as a joke was like, stick on an episode.
Oh.
And I think we got maybe like 15 minutes in before we turned it
I
off.
remember because I haven't actually seen anything past the point where we stopped. We got to the bit where they land on Earth and the dog is so badly like CGI'd into the background that I was just like,
He is one of the better effects in that show, though, which is the worst
yeah,
part.
yeah. But like, you know, you can excuse it when it's hair and it's all floppy and shit. But what is this show? Like,
Yeah.
It's about a group of superhuman monarchs who go to Hawaii and cause havoc in a local town.
Yeah.
That's what the show's about.
That-
It's almost entirely in
is it
Hawaii.
just a town as well?
Yeah, it's just mostly in a town.
Because
You know that's going to be our next Titans, right?
I'm not watching Inhumans. I'm not watching it.
He'll come around.
No, I won't. I'm not watching Inhumans. I have too much self-respect. And
you just watched how many seasons of Titans? Are there?
This was the 3rd, and we will watch the 4th.
it took us
There
several
are
months.
4 seasons.
They're renewed for a 4th.
It took us several months to get through the 3rd season.
I think we start. When did we start watching that? Like December?
It was not this year.
Yeah.
Uh,
Maybe even November.
It might have been November because I remember you mentioning to me you started watching Titans like ages ago.
there's not really much to say. I would just because I'm very tired. There is a lot. There is probably a lot to say, but I don't care. I hope they do it in the MCU. I hope they do Inhumans in the MCU, and they cast someone like I don't know Adam Driver as Black Bolt.
Is Eternals not gonna
He
take
was
over that?
right.
Yeah, that's why I
Yeah.
feel like they won't.
Did they restrict the Inhumans show to the Legends section in Disney Plus?
Oh, like it's not canon? Yeah.
I'm surprised it's on
It's
Disney
legacy,
Plus.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it is on Disney Plus. I keep forgetting that.
Like
Was
it's a
Agents-
ballsy move for it to even be on Disney Plus.
No, Okay, you know when Netflix shows got added, they also announced that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was coming. Was that not already on Disney Plus?
Yeah, that was already
I
there.
think probably not.
Maybe
You're
not
not
in
thinking of
America.
Agent Carter.
No, Agents
No,
of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was there.
Like, it was like an option. I don't know if they had all the... They might not have had all the seasons.
Probably.
I've seen
Agent
it
Carter
like
is
season
canon,
5.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Good, because I haven't watched it, but apparently it's very good.
Season 1 is pretty good. Season 2 is not as good, but it's alright.
I need to watch that at some point. I might just binge that some night. Put it on in the background on.
Are they hour-long episodes?
Hmm?
Are they hour-long episodes?
No, they're like 30 minutes.
Oh.
They're like... They're not high-budget TV. Like, you know...
It's crazy when you think about it, how many Marvel TV shows there actually are.
Yeah.
Like Cloak and Dagger, The
I
Runaways.
don't
Gifted.
know anything about...
The
Like,
Runaways I've always wanted to
Legion.
watch.
Legion's now on Disney Plus. I need to binge that.
Legion's meant to be brilliant. The first season of Runaways is great. I've heard it goes downhill quickly.
No.
I've only watched the first season. Cloak and Dagger is quite good, but like...
That's on Prime, isn't it?
Yeah,
Or was originally.
it is on Prime, yeah.
Prime Marvel.
Cloak and Dagger is really good, actually.
it's really interesting the way that, like,
It's
streaming
good.
services have, like, control over different things. It's very... I like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Live in
Like-
society, Joseph.
Like,
We do.
We
So-
do live... On that note, we do live in a
which makes
society.
me think the 60s Spider-Man show isn't on Disney Plus. Who owns the right to those?
Your dad.
I'm just really curious.
Your dad owns the
Tobey
rights to them.
Maguire, he's holding on to them for dear life.
Yeah.
He owns the rights to something big, and no one's ever found out. I
He has an
bet.
NFT. I know he got that for his birthday.
He's a big ass
Oh, yeah.
producer. Like he owns something. Probably owns the right to Seabiscuit or something.
How much money is Seabiscuit
You know
making?
what? I wouldn't be
I don't know if
surprised. I
it's a
would
book.
not be surprised if it was Great Gatsby.
No, he wouldn't own the rights to that.
And Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, they're best
Who's
buddies.
richer out of the two of them? Because he
Uh,
produces
uh,
more, but he
who do
acts
you
more.
Do you really? Is that really a
Producers
question?
make bank. I don't know.
What has he produced?
He's produced. I don't know what specifically, but he
Boss
has
Baby.
basically at the
Really?
level.
No.
Yeah.
No, well,
He's
he
a-
acted in that, but like,
Yeah.
Is he the, I'm
he's in
pretty
Boss
sure he's a
Baby.
producer in that.
but yeah, like
What?
He's in the new Boss Baby.
He's
No,
the
he is in the
brother when he's older. Yeah. No, it's really.
Why?
Have you never seen the interview? Well, he's like a tiny little boss baby. Like,
Yeah, I've not seen that.
No, I
Great clip.
couldn't give less of a shit about Boss Baby. Like,
Have you not seen the Boss
but it's
Baby?
but it's a
Joseph?
Maguire. I'm not talking about Boss Baby. I'm talking about that interview specifically. I have seen Boss Baby.
He's a
though.
baby.
Why
He's
have
a
you
boss.
seen the Boss Baby?
I had to watch it with my cousin. Like, I bet you've watched a lot of stuff with your like
Look,
siblings.
Doris-
Yeah, but I put on good stuff.
yeah, but Dora
I
the
don't get to
Explorer-
choose with the. They've gotten to that age where I
Matthew
can't
is
choose.
not the alpha when he's minding children.
Let's be real. I'm not the alpha when I mind my dogs either. But like,
Yeah, Lenny would.
Nah, he didn't produce
Yeah, you
Boss
said-
Baby.
Lenny doesn't
The
like
Fifth
me.
Wave,
No.
the 25th Hour, The Best of Enemies,
What?
Britney runs a marathon, Country Strong, Get You,
You know
he's a
what?
good
Good People,
producer.
Pawn
He might be
Sacrifice,
making bank.
Rock of Ages,
I've
Seeking Justice,
heard of
The
95% of
Violent
these.
Heart, and Z for...
Zendata.
I can't pronounce that.
Zachariah.
Yeah. I didn't want to...
He produced The Fifth Wave.
Yeah.
That movie bombed to fuck. Actually, yeah, DiCaprio makes more money.
He's DiCaprio. He probably has, I don't know, crypto
But
investments.
how often does he work? Like,
Yeah, but he's also like, you know,
he's not Downey Jr. paid
no,
levels.
but he is. Okay, I'm gonna say something. I think he is one of the. I am right. He's one of the more highly rated actors. You know, like
Controversial statement.
Like, no, I felt like one of you was gonna go like,
Yeah,
no,
no. I feel like
Maguire.
no, no, Leonardo
I don't know.
DiCaprio.
I feel like he's always
yeah.
talked about that, but I've never seen him in anything and gone, "Oh, that's good acting."
The Revenant, like Titanic.
Shutter Island, like I'm
Shutter
I'm
Island.
never,
It's really good.
I'm never like, do you know what? That's really good. I see why he gets paid the big bucks. Like I feel like you could just slot him in.
You
with
could
a
say
lot
that
of
about 95% of celebrities.
Yeah, I know, but like when you're talking about someone at such a high level or whatever, you know.
Even then, you could say that about 95% of the elite celebrities.
Who would you say qualifies for that then?
Will
Ah, you've
Smith.
caught him in a trap.
No, I'll think of someone, but like maybe not Sam Jackson, but like Because that's not acting. That's
Name
it.
name one very good actor. Oh damn it!
But like your Michael Douglases or something, you know.
I don't. He's all right, but I just don't like him.
And,
Well, anyone can
Andrew
do
Garfield.
very angry.
Yeah,
No.
Leonardo DiCaprio does that.
Andrew Garfield is.
He's pretty good as
Yeah.
well.
He has a new show coming out, and I think it might be coming to Disney Plus. So, yeah, it's like a crime thriller. I'm gonna watch that.
There was one actor I thought about. Matt Damon's pretty good.
Matt Damon's pretty good, but you can slot him out in a bunch of things.
Christian Bale. I know that.
Do you know what? Yeah,
He's pretty. Yeah,
I was thinking about American Psycho. There,
He
the
might
other
be
night.
the
I don't
best
get that.
actor.
movie.
You heard it here first, boys. Christian Bale is a good actor.
He's the best actor.
He's 48.
He's playing Gore.
Yeah. He has a lot to reshoot at the moment because they're going through reshoots.
Let's see.
What is happening with that movie? You know what?
Let's
That's
see
for another
David.
day.
That's going to get delayed again, and
That's for another day. Are we at the end of this?
Yeah,
yeah, I
think so.
feel like we're at the
Yeah,
end.
this
of
has run its course.
Do the outro.
Goodbye.
No,
Joe.
that's not
What are we
it.
doing next week?
Dude,
What are we doing next?
What
Oh,
are we
Morbius.
your dad.
Are we doing
Dude,
Morbius?
dude.
Well, yeah, I feel like we're all going to see Morbius in the next week, whether we want to or not. Like, Joe's going to bring us all, and like you're going to.
I'm not. That sounds like I'm paying for it. I'm not paying for it.
No, I don't mean that. But
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Ellen.
Are you guys free on April 1st?
Tomorrow.
I am.
No,
Is that
working.
tomorrow?
Tomorrow's the
that's
31st.
I am
That's
working.
Friday. Not in the morning.
I shouldn't be busy now.
Okay, well.
Yeah, later in the night will be.
Okay, I know. Let's see it then. Have the day off. You're seeing it with Ellen, aren't you?
Probably, yeah.
All right. Yeah. No. We're cool. We'll
All
see
right.
it twice for you.
Okay.
I'm not sitting through Morbius twice, thanks.
All
We
right.
don't have to go in. Like we can just like go to Dundrum or something, and he can go in.
I'm not paying for an extra ticket. What I'm saying.
No, we don't have to buy tickets. We can just be like, okay, Joseph, we're going to Mackey's.
Why does
Have
everybody-
one more.
Why does everybody feel the need to?
So we're
escort me?
dropping him off at the cinema.
Because you need to be
Yeah.
escorted.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Where
No.
do we go from here? It's the Where Do We Go From Here show, where
That's
we
the
go from here.